Trail was a success. Sleep was okay. It was probably more tossing and turning than last night, but I slept a little bit, and just kind of like little short spurts, you know, but I feel okay. And my first wildlife encounter, I don't know, there was something rooting around by the creek over here, and I, based on the noises, I'm guessing it was like a hog, a feral hog, but I don't know. But didn't bother me, but it was a little, blew my whistle once. But now, day 4 of the Ozark Trail. And it's a big question mark day. The plan is to go from here, Milligan Spring, and the Between the Rivers section, to Big Spring, which is Missouri's largest spring, which is off the trail and a designated campground. It is just 5 miles off the trail, which is a real big bummer. 5 miles there, 5 miles to get back to the trail, so a total 10-mile round trip just to go camp at a campground. And the reason I had it planned out like that was because I could get an electric campground and charge my power packs that I've got. But I'm doing pretty good. I've got my 2 big bars have at least 7 charges left on them. So that's 7 days. All right, guys, let's go on a hike. Here we go, the last bit of the Between the Rivers section. Nothing else, it's 15 miles to the trailhead. So it's either a 15-mile day or a 17-mile day, which is probably a 16 to 17-mile day to like a 19 or 20-mile day. So here we go. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below. Leave me any comments. Let's go on a hike, y'all. Coffee, giving me life. So I am at Devil's Run, which they say normally has pools of water, but I have not seen anything yet, but I will let you know if I come into it. But I'm standing on the old tram line, which is evident by this. Ooh, it's heavy. And then it just runs along this way for a little bit, which is kind of cool. When you get here and you see that, you know you're at Devil's Run. Hopefully there will be water for you. If I see any, I'll let you know. Well, I'm through Devil's Run, and I did not see any pools of water, which is a little disconcerting, but I've got a little bit over 2 liters on me, so I feel okay. To be honest, I didn't look around too much, and I was walking upstream, so if I really needed it, I probably would have gone downstream to find it. I'm at Chilton Creek, and there is water here, but it doesn't look great. It's not flowing, it's standing, but it is a little pool. But it's one of the last listed water sources before Highway 60 trailhead. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up. So what I've done is I've taken what was left of this and squeezed it into this, so now I have a liter of clean water here. And then I went ahead and got the drops prepared. I'll put a liter in this guy and then the drops in there, and then it'll be double filtered because it doesn't look super great. But there's fish in there. They're not dead, so that's good. This is private property. It's beautiful. Well, at least I'm assuming it's private property. But it's a good opportunity for me to say, if you are a person who the Ozark Trail goes through your private property, thank you. I think it is super awesome that this is something that Missouri has, and it's because of you that it can happen. Whoever's land this is, it's gorgeous. And thank you for letting me walk right past it. I think this is the pool off mile 4 of the Ozark Trail map from the OTA. So there's water here. It's probably a pond. I don't think it's a pool. It's a pond. Pretty. Okay, I'm at the Big Spring Ozark Trail connection. That way goes to Big Spring, which is Missouri's biggest spring. And the plan originally was to go there and camp for the night and use an electric camping spot and recharge batteries. I was able to talk to Abby, my wife, on top of the hill beside Bristol Cemetery. I had 2 bars of cell reception. And we talked, and instead of going to Big Spring, because my battery chargers have like, between the 2 big ones, I have like 7 days left. And that was really the only reason to go there, was to charge batteries. I wasn't sure how much battery I would have at this point, but I got a lot. I'm gonna push on to Peck Ranch, where she's gonna resupply me. And yeah, we'll go from there. I think the biggest thing is it's 5 miles to get to Big Spring, to the campgrounds. And that would mean 5 miles today and then 5 miles in the morning, 10 total miles. And that just seemed silly to me. Well, the old car that you see on every map is in fact here. Gotta find your way out of here because the trail in this portion is sparse. Bye-bye, car. So nice to have this underpass. Both humans and wildlife. You can see tracks of both. It's nice. Highway 60 trail. And with that, we are officially done with the Between the Rivers section and on to the Current River section. Current River, mile 30. We're only going 2 right now. Got to get to Pikes Creek in 1 hour. 2 miles, 1 hour. We got this. Pikes Creek, made it. 4:30. They say it's the worst crossing, and I can see where the trail is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But over there does not look too bad. I'm gonna try that. Just so you know, it is gross and rough and tough getting out of here. Make sure you have it downloaded. Look for those trail markers. It's confusing. But I'm out. Oh, look at this beautiful spot in the Pine Grove. Yes! Fire pit. Kindling. I got water. Nice and clear. Nothing's gonna fall on me, I don't think. Love it. The 2 big question marks are Peck Ranch and Powder Mill. I know Powder Mill doesn't have electric campsites like for RVs, for hookups and stuff like that, but they do have a ranger station, so presumably there's power there. And Peck Ranch should be the same. It's real frustrating is I called Peck Ranch like 4 times before I started this, and nobody ever answered, nobody ever called me back. So it's just a gamble to do that, but it would save a day. And you know, when I'm hiking out here, like by the time I get to like mile 12, I'm just thinking about getting to my destination. So the idea of like saving a day sounds pretty nice.